I just said he had mid convo and forgot to check in. Now y'all done goddamn forfeited around in this
All right, Coach.
bitch.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl. And it'll be a great one between our visitors and the Houston Texans. The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. And they will not get a chance to return this.
Ross. Fuck it, bro. I'm finna make a guard, bro. I'm finna make a guard, bro. For what? Talking about WR? I don't know, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole beam, bro. I might not even play WR because my player not gonna be ready. I don't think I'm gonna be ready in time with the way I work and shit.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Alvin Kamara?
A nice run here early on. It don't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Running with Kamara. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They are going for it. Here's Watson going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Following the penalty, it's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Just like that. 57's the mic.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he finds Stills, complete. Tally, that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on third down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rush in. Check it out. Alert three.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
You better be afraid of me. Tighten up.
And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
No way y'all just let them in
backwards.
like that.
He'll be down at the 30. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
Wait, 89.
3rd and long for Rivers. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't.
The defense certainly did its part. It got him the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. On 4th down, here's Locklear. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Hey, let's get there. Check.
Toss play, Kamara. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Here's Hill on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Rivers under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We're scoreless after one. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
58. Hey, 79! 79! Check 3. Wait, 89!
Now Rivers. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And it's complete. Henry. Tally that is catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a 1st down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. They'll run with Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks
what is he doing?
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. A bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Come on, bro. That got to be a pick, bro. You got to go get that shit.
For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Everyone's got four down. Watch 44, watch 44.
Watson with a give to Miller. Miller with first down and more. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there by Gordon. 67 yards. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And the Texans say they have it. They do. He's at the 50, the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Oh, this nigga is fumbling the fuck out the ball, bro.
Momentum swing. You had it goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
Man, this nigga Melvin Gordon just coughed that bitch up like it was a fucking Christmas present, nigga. Then he picked up and ran into the house, bro. Like,
team registers him on the scoreboard.
God damn.
So here's the kickoff.
Man, that shit be because, man, when I lose to trash niggas, bro, that's what pisses me off, bro. That's what pisses me off, bro. When I get to losing, the niggas I know can't fuck with me, bro. That shit get me tight, bro. The same shit like on 2K, nigga. Ain't shit different. Nah, ain't no maybe. Nah, nigga, that's motherfucking. Hell nah, nigga, that's a motherfucking
drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this. For it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
I sent him, Cuzzo. Man, Cuzzo, you finna give me fucking delay a fucking game. Oh fuck.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. To throw, Rivers. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter. A lot of time to change things.
Red! Hey, exit!
A second down throw for Rivers. And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers and Rivers after the sack. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
Delta!
Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers going for the deep ball. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
CPU play for you,
by the
man.
corner, Bradley Roby. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, 31! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! Go, go, go! 6 guys!
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing, Rivers. It's Hill, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Rivers.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they
Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Henry, 39 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
To throw again on second down. Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He was looking that time for Stills. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Watch out for Hill on the return. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Los Angeles.
50. We're okay. We're okay. We're on 80. Here it comes.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage. Anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
And caught by Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Throwing Rivers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 2nd and 7, Watson toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Watson now, operating from the gun. Room here to run. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Ready. 190.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Black 15.
On 2nd down now. It's Gordon, and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a first down throw, Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Joey Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
After the sack on first down, Watson, it's complete, Stills. That catch good for 5. It's third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. There we go on fourth. Watson, flush to his right. And no, it's incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Gordon. A gain of 3, second down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. Got some real estate inside the 30. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Had to cut that mic off and lock the fuck in, man.
This is fielded at the goal line. And out of bad return, here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I'm pissed, man. Tell him, man. That should make me mad, man. I'm winning this 31-14, 2 minutes left in the game.
Houston. And last time this unit turned into 6 points.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coach?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trevor Williams with a pick. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Give me those, boy.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. That throw into the arms of Allen. He's by himself. And now look at this.
Oh, this nigga made me fumble. I knew I should have celebrated. I tried to celebrate on the phone.
At his own 13-yard line.
Yeah, Judy out there just
it's not
crazy.
often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of it, away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. And any of
the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh, shit back.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Come on, boy. Time to go.
Off of play action, it's Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
The picks that he got, the 2 picks he got was CPU.
Once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down.
30 seconds.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. The incompletion there stops the clock.
I love you too, Pooh. Pooh, cut me some bath water on, Pooh. Hot water.
Getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yo.
Throwing here, Rivers.
I ain't left yet. I'm going to leave the crib.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on
you said
the
count
clock
for the
here.
night?
He was trying to get that
you
one to
need
Allen that time, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, okay. All right, that's a bit, man. All right. Turn my water off, Pooh. He told me don't go.
Stay there.
Nah, he said he only want 4 niggas now. And he said I'm the closest one to Echo Stage. Everybody else coming from far out.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Complete. Hunter Henry with the grab. Fights free at the 5. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage, so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there.
Oh, shit.
They
Nigga ain't got
practice
to go to work,
it, they work
man.
on it,
Oh,
and this
shit.
time they're successful.
They come out here in the eye. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he's into the end zone.
That nigga's a 60 overall. Right up there.
Chargers. Taking it in from a yard out. The Chargers.
We see something like this, especially the way they're handling them. All right, you didn't expect this part to happen, but when you're playing this deep in the playoffs, every team's dangerous.
Don't talk to me nice, man.
Now to try
Don't
to
talk
end
to
the
me
PAT.
nice, man. Chuck the midnight,
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
I'm grabbing that nigga though, but I ain't gonna hold him.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The position, yeah.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go.
They're on 26-yard line.
Man, how cold is this shit cold though? I definitely gotta hit air again to see how it's gonna work, bro.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Tennessee trying to score. What's going on? Tennessee said they ain't going for that bullshit. Hold on, I got 4 seconds left to do the game. I don't know what this nigga doing. I don't think I'm a free agent though. I don't think I'm a free agent. I got you.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.